Benvenuti amici, welcome to Isabella's Cucina. Today we're gonna make one of my favorite recipes. It is my nonna's ricotta muffins, and you can get that recipe right out of my cookbook, What Can I Bring? So we're gonna get started. By the way, you're gonna use these beautiful ricotta muffins and you're gonna bring them to someone special. You're gonna take them with you to your boss right before you hit them up for a raise. But let's get started. Here we go. We got some wonderful ingredients in front of us, and what we're gonna do is mix the dry ingredients first. Okay, I'm gonna take my 2 cups of flour. That's farina. Remember, I teach you Italian in this series as well. So we're gonna put 2 cups of flour right in this sifter. I'm gonna move this back. I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda, and I'm just gonna sift that. You know, the reason that we sift this is because we don't want any lumps. We want it to be smooth and silky, and this is the way you get it done. All right, we're good. So now let's put this right out of your way, and let's get these wet ingredients ready to go. So what do we have? First of all, we need a stick of butter, and you want this butter to be room temperature. We're gonna put that in there just like this. And I'm gonna get some zucchero. Zucchero is sugar. We got about a cup of sugar, and I'm gonna put that in there just like this, but I'm gonna leave a little bit out because we're gonna sprinkle our muffins at the very end with this little bit. Now we're gonna mix the butter and the sugar together because you want this nice and creamy. Now, before I go any further, what do I want to do? I want to zest the lemon. I got this beautiful lemon, and I'm going to take a zester before I go any further, and I want to zest just the rind of the lemon, just like this. Now remember, don't get down to that pit because that is bitter. So just the outer skin of this lemon, and how wonderful it's going to be. And if you could smell this at this very moment. I'm not only gonna zest this lemon, but I'm gonna zest an orange too. All right, we're good here. What we wanna do is bring that in there, and don't forget to scrape the bottom. And now we're gonna slice this juicy lemon. I'm gonna squeeze this right into the ricotta mixture. Now, grab a beautiful orange and do the same thing. So what are we doing? We want a zest of a lemon. We want the zest of an orange. I think we got this orange pretty well zested. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Now, what am I doing? Let's get right back to mixing, because we want to blend the zest right with the butter and the sugar. All right, that's pretty well blended right now. Now, what are we gonna add? Our ricotta. Now, I would use part skim ricotta because that leaves a lot of the fat out, and you're gonna love this. And it's the ricotta that makes these beautiful muffins so light and fluffy. So I got the ricotta. I'm gonna add 1 whole egg, just like that. Okay, and gonna stir that up. Oh, you know what I forgot? Don't you forget, I want to give a little bit of almond extract to the batter. You want about a half a teaspoon. A little bit of almond right there. Just pour that in. Now, we're going to mix it up. Oh, this smells fabulous. Now this is mixed up beautifully. I want you to see this right now. This is exactly what your wet mixture should look like. So we have the butter, the sugar, the almond, the ricotta, and the zest of the lemon and the orange. Now, here we go. We want to take this mixture and just add them to your dry ingredients. Now, this is a pretty thick batter. So we're actually gonna blend this very quickly, but I don't want you to think it's gonna be a liquidy type batter. It's gonna be very thick. But watch this. That's pretty well mixed. Now I would take my spoon and just make sure that you got it all mixed well. A lot of times when you use a mixer that you don't get down to the very bottom, and we want everything blended just absolutely beautiful. There, now, let me grab this beautiful muffin tin, and I'm the type of woman that's going to tell you, I don't like those paper liners, but if you like those paper liners, you go right ahead. I'm going to take this, and one of my favorite tools is my 1.5 ounce ice cream scooper. Watch what happens. I'm going to scoop this out, and it will make the absolute perfect size muffins. The very last thing you're going to do is take these almonds, and I just want you to sprinkle a few right on the top, just like this. And I buy the almonds that are already sliced and roasted, just like that. You want a few right on there. And then, remember I had a little bit of sugar left that I told you to save it for the very, very end? Here you go. You're gonna take the sugar, and you're just gonna sprinkle right on top of the almonds, right on top of the batter, and you're gonna see what this is gonna look like at the very end. Now, my oven is on 350 degrees. I'm gonna pop them in the oven right now, and within less than 20 minutes, I'm gonna tell you 18, these beautiful muffins will be ready. Let's put them in the oven now. All right, we're back. I just took these beautiful Nonna's Ricotta muffins out of the oven, and Madonna, if you could smell them at this moment in time. They smell so heavenly. And because they're my Nonna's muffins, and I actually took this from her recipe that we used to have our entire life, practically every Sunday morning, these Nonna muffins would be on the table. I had my Nonna's plate, all right? And you see, that's what cooking is really all about. You identify them with the people that you love. These are her recipes right now. I gotta tell you, I gotta try this right now. I love almonds and citrus. And boy, are you gonna love it too. Until next time, vivere bene amici. Live well, my friends. Ciao.